Hi, my name is Tom Campbell. I'm the secretary of Ratoath BMX Club. This is a facility here based just outside the village of Ratoath in County Meath, cater for a sport called BMX racing. From 2011 onwards, we built the track ourselves. A small bunch of volunteers got together, ex-guys and girls who raced back in the 80s, back when you had rally burners and so on. So a lot of people remember that.
How you doing? My name is Shane McNally. I'm chairman of Ratoath BMX Club here. I was lucky that I was close to one of the councillors here, Regina Doherty, and she kind of thought it was a good idea and she kind of came on board, and we did go through a number of locations and a number of spots around the village, potential for building what our idea of a BMX track would have been.
This was the very first one built in the country. We call this the home of Irish BMX racing because we kind of restarted the sport here.
We got the opportunity to first of all get use of the area that we're in. So again, we had to go through, this is 2000 and probably about late 2009, maybe early 2010. And we worked with the Meath County Council. They gave us planning permission. There was a lot of work in actually achieving that planning permission. There was a lot of detail that we had to go through. And as well as that, we had to kind of do the fundraising. We had support from Meath County Council, but unfortunately it wasn't monetary. So they said, they'd help us with the planning and that sort of detail, but they wouldn't support us monetarily. We had to kind of go through grants and that, which we did do, and they're quite time consuming, and we were successful in getting a small amount of aid, but between ticket sales and auctions, and because it was the first track in the country, we raised about 70k to actually build the track. And unfortunately, because we don't own the land here and we have a landowner, we have a lease, a year-on-year lease, it's very hard to apply for grants. Kind of been on our own for the last 14, 15 years, trying to fundraise, get the details. So it's a struggle a little bit, because it's nice to have the council support, because they can do a lot of things for you that just are very expensive for us when we're doing them ourselves.
A bit more about the facility here so it's the start hill up here. So we have 4 straights: first straight, second straight, third and fourth to the finish line. Up to 8 riders will start from the start gate and race down through all the 4 straights. Great sport for young kids. It's a very individual sport. That's why it attracts a lot of kids. Age range here on training and race days, you can go from 4 years of age right up to 60 years of age. And the whole family can be at the one facility on the day and enjoy a great day of sport, all done in a safe manner.
Okay, so I'm Eugene Jackson. I'm one of the coaches here at Ratoath BMX. I've been involved in the club for 15, 16 years now. I've gone through the coaching programs and UCI Level 2 coach, along with Cycling Ireland Level 2. Coaching here in Ratoath is very important to us all. Different ranges of groups. We start off with beginners on Fridays, intermediates on Mondays, and then we also do an advanced group, which are more the elite riders, on a Wednesday and Saturday. Some of our riders that we have in our coaching are now racing internationally. So they race in Europe and all countries, Italy, Spain, America last year. So our riders have really progressed over the few years, and with the volunteers we have here at Ratoath, we've put a lot of effort into it, and we've put a lot of time into the riders. So we also have a national series as well. That's over 8 rounds this year. So it's going well. And We had just had our round 3 of our national series in Ratoath 2 weeks ago during the heat wave, so it was amazing. We had over 120 riders, which also would have brought the parents and visitors to our club from all over the country. We have riders as young as 5, 6 years of age doing the racing, right up to some of our riders are just over the 50 age mark. So yeah, it's not too bad. It keeps everybody fit, keeps everybody healthy, and yeah, most importantly, it keeps the riders active, and they have a bunch of friends here as well. So we find that really good. We find it very good for a social aspect, and also we see some of our riders and they cycle to school, and the control they have on the bike and traffic lights and, you know, crossing the road, they're really observant, and we find it's just not only about this BMX track, it's about what you bring home to your family life as well. This is one of our riders here, Charlie. He's 19 years of age. Very high range, high-end bike he has here. So this is the Inspire bike, the V3. Yeah, you can go like this bike, which is really, really expensive, or you can have an entry-level bike, which you'll start at about €500 for brand new, or you could pick up second hand. So starting off the handlebars, we've got some solid handlebars. These are the box bars. A lot of support in those, very little flex. Charlie needs that because he is strong. We've got carbon fibre forks. We've got aluminium rims, aluminium frame. The riders are clipped in to the pedals. So we have his shoes here and they clip in so they don't come out of that, and it gives them more power out of the gate. We also have technology has come on over the last few years, and we have transponders here now, so we can monitor the rider who finishes the race first, obviously, down to like hundredths of a second. That is milaps. We use the software called Scores, which the managing director of Scores has been over to Ratoath to visit us when this was being launched in Ireland. We also use it as a training aid, so the transponder picks up their times from the start hill up to the first corner, and then from the first corner to the finish line, so we can analyse how much the rider improves over a season. Charlie's been racing since he was probably 6, 7 years of age, is that right?
Yeah.
Been sticking here with Ratoath for a long, long time now, and we want to continue that, and that's very important to us. Charlie's a level 1 Cycle in Ireland coach also, so he started to teach the riders and help out with the coaching as well. So our biggest concern for 2025 is the possible closure of Ratoath BMX, which is hugely going to affect our riders, our club, and the well-being of our riders. So we're really concerned about this, and we really have to put it back onto Meath County Council, because we've been here for 15, 16 years now, and mostly funded by ourselves and volunteers and fundraising, and we really need Meath County Council to step up like the other clubs we have around the country, like Lucan with Fingal County Council. There's massive support from them. So yeah, let's talk to Shay and Tom and let's see where we're going to bring this. So yeah. Shay,
I suppose from our point of view, really, we've been working with a new landowner for the last 7 or 8 years. They've been quite reasonable to us. They've given us a year-on-year lease, and they have applied for planning permission and a location further up. They've worked with the council, but unfortunately there's no funding that comes with that. So the key there, you know, for us to rebuild the track, you're talking about 200k to get something that's, you know, reasonable, something that's the next level up from where we are here. And we need the council to kind of come on board with that. Like, it's very hard to fundraise because we're a small enough club. It's very hard to get those sort of monies. Like, and we've done it in the past. We've done it 3 times before, and we've a fantastic facility here. Really just built off our own back and the good support of the riders and the community here to keep it going. But at this stage, we really need the council to help out. I mean, Tom, we've been talking about how to maybe, you know, what we could do going forward for what the best options we have. So
yeah, again, just to repeat about the loss of this facility will be so detrimental to the community here, and it's offered so much, ticks all the boxes in all the issues you hear about child obesity and getting kids away from the screens and so on. We can, you know, we offer all that at this facility.
So yeah, like Ratoath currently we're open 6 days a week, and that's a big thanks to our volunteers and the amount of hours the volunteers put in. Like Sunday's pretty much the day that we don't open unless it's a bank holiday, and then we do our very best to open.
Yeah.
But it's 6 days a week. It's a huge commitment from all our volunteers. A lot of parents are local. They open up the track, and we have a unique sport where the parents can do the sport with the children, and we've seen that where the young riders arrive and then next minute the parents buy bikes and they're just rolling around the track having fun, chatting to their children and having the banter and a bit of fun. So yeah, it's a unique sport in that way that we can have all ages doing the same thing. So yeah, I suppose the 200 grand is a big thing for everybody. And like Shay said before, we did it before, but we can't go back backpacking again. We can't go knocking on doors again. It's just not the way in 2025.
Yeah.
The councils should be the ones getting on board, and the councils should be the one helping us.
Every other track in the country has full council support, and it needs that just to give it that extra little bit of stability. And there's a cushion there when you have the council backing you. There's a bit of support there. You've got the council working with you, not against you, and so it's great for that.